And it's time for that most incredible of decisions that every man has to make in his life. The decision between dark and light, good and evil, Deja and Brakata. Welcome back to Let's Play Might and Magic 7 for Blood and Honor. As you see, I've meticulously reorganized Camilla's inventory, because I'm good at things, and we put the sound too high for me again. Now, I did find out that all of these sound changes that I mumble about don't actually make a difference to you guys. You can see the seam in our door from this angle, for whatever that's worth. So, from in here we can talk to our butler. He's happy to say that we have a castle now. Ambassador Wright, he's our envoy from Brakata. Brakata is the light side, and that's the spoiler to it. This guy, Ambassador Scale, is the envoy from Deja. Well, now you've seen it all. This is the whole... That's all you get for exposition on the most important decision in the game. At this point, all that's left for us to do before the latter half of the game is to go talk to Judge Sleen or Judge Fairweather. And why do I hold my fingers out? You guys can't see it.
The coach leaves right away.
And convince them. Well, there's no convincing involved. Tell them to come with us.
We're off.
Now, our votes are 3 for Deja, vice exactly none for Brakata, which means we're going to be following the path of the dark.
Customers?
The path of evil. Good on you, folks. I suspect that the 3 votes were won by Furret because of what I told him about dark magic, one by Lumi because of what Furret probably relayed to her about dark magic. I can town portal. And I don't know who the 3rd one was by. So feel free to identify yourself, because I forgot to make the poll a public one and I can't change that anymore. Or I could be entirely wrong, and there could be 2 of you who... There could be 2 of you who voted who I was, well, wrong about, but... Who knows? Bertram Stillwater, what do you... No, I don't need spirit, I need... There we are. I remembered I wanted to train Cammy up to that. And now we fly. Where do we fly? Past the Troglodyte Cave. Hey, that's probably the source of whatever fireball almost nicked us. Cannons. Keen. Anyway, we fly out past the... Troglodyte Cave. That shrine comes into play really late in the game, and I'm gonna leave that a surprise. Also, this is the rest of the gorgeous countryside of Harmondale. And by gorgeous, I mean it's, I don't know, it's really kind of shitty as fiefs go. But this is the judge's house. The judge used to live here, and then he died. Now, what I'm actually gonna do here, create a 3rd slot. And then, later, I may continue the Let's Play from this point. Oh no, wait, it's too late. Feck. How do I want to do this? If I keep that one as the split... If I keep that one as the split, then we can possibly go about our merry way and go back to the split again later and do it a different way. But, and here's the biggest spoiler of all, not spoiler, but, you know, like, I don't know, something of all.
Perhaps we should draw the line here.
That certainly doesn't seem fair to me. How about here?
Notice that that's all around Harmondale.
No. Here, I say.
No, no. The line should be here.
That's most of this, is they all want Harmondale for themselves.
I've never seen so many fresh corpses in my life. If only we could make our enemies fight
What's
each
Judge
other.
Slean do? Judge Slean mostly just lets them fight over it. And... well... in fighting over it, the Necromancers are good. What's this? It's our new interface. Welcome to the Path of the Dark. You are going to be seeing this beautiful, deep-ass red for the rest of the Let's Play. Had we picked the Path of the Light, it would be cloudy and blue. But it's not, so... hey. That's the way things go. I personally prefer the interface for the Path of the Dark. But... well... I don't know, her mileage may vary. Now at this point, the two final areas of the game open to us.
We're off.
And we're going to go visit them, pending changes in the poll, to play Archomage. Yep, that's right. Let's go to the two final areas and play card games. And that's probably going to be the extent of today, is... visiting Deja and visiting the Pit and Celeste and playing cards. I can do this. Sometimes I'm challenged at finding the Pit again. Here we go. Enter the Hall of the Pit. Now the Hall of the Pit is, by default, aggressive towards you, regardless of which path you took. So how do I cope with this, generally? Generally I say fuck it.
Ow!
Yeah, that's how I handle things.
Was that supposed to hurt? Ow!
Dodge the zombies, dodge
It's
the...
just a flesh wound.
Also, that shifting corpse wall is a teleportal. All that gold in the ground would have been nice, but all these zombies are starting to, you know, piss me off. What?
We can always come back.
We can always come back. Welcome to the Hall of the Pit.
Is it safe to go in there?
The Hall of the Pit is full of lava. And the guards, for those of you who are familiar with Heroes of Might and Magic, are liches. Liches are bastards. Also necromancers, who are... well, I mean, they wear some ridiculous outfits. But, hey, I'm not one to judge. Where's the tavern? Across the lava. How are we gonna get there? With jump. There's also a very, very long way around, but it literally involves... okay, you see our map up here? It involves going there, about to there, all the way around, and then it cuts up there and comes up over here. Or
Is that supposed to hurt?
walk close to the lava and hurt Row.
Customers.
Whatever. Hehe. Paul the Innkeep. Tower of 100, or a resource to whatever else. And we started with a massive hard tech. This is good. It is light good, except... ow! What? Grud is light good, except, you know, Grud. Thank you. Actually wasn't the card I intended to play, but... bitch parody. Probably should have gotten that wall up a bit sooner, but hey. For once I'm actually going to have a wall, I'm gonna laugh at all of their damage to enemy tower cards, because they have a lot of them. Yeah, keep stabbing my wall. Man. How do you have so much... yay. Wow. It's entirely possible that we've just got this one in the bag. I mean, this is... hell, I'm starting to feel bad for this one. I guess the only reason I'm not is because they're getting all sorts of spectacular good stuff, too. Need the extra magic. But I do need more power cards. Good. This is just good. This is not good. I don't know where good came from. It's something that Kitty started saying. Come on, just +5 wall. Show me or +5 tower. Just show me +5 tower. There we go. And now I can pop Dragon's Eye, and we win. Boom. Note, please, that we can town portal back to the pit. But we won't. Bricata. How do we get to Bricata? Arathia. This affects nothing as far as most of Deja and Bricata. No, all of Deja and Bricata go.
Traveling today?
It affects only the split.
Traveling
this
today?
Affects encounter. What? 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 Fuck. Fuck. I don't even know what's going on right now. I want it to be known.
Ow! Ow!
Keep waking my dudes up.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
So that was a random encounter on resting. Ow. Son of a bee sting. That hurt. Okay, and we'll just wait till tomorrow.
Traveling today?
Bricata Desert.
Leaves right away.
Okay, there's something that's fucked up here, and I don't. Oh, that's right. If I'm not mistaken, I never am. The golems turn hostile. No, not all the golems. What's hostile? Not the civilians. Give me Wizard Eye. Okay, no, some of the golems. Ow, ow, ow. Back. Anyway, we need to get some distance from the golems so that we can invisibilize ourselves. And cast Featherfall, but that's for later. And we'll see why. Now, this teleportal, which we've gone on to twice, now asks us if we want to leave Bricata. Welcome
It's time to kill.
to Celeste. Celeste is guarded by wizards who walk straight the fuck up to you. Oh, well, I'll be. I balled that one up pretty good. They'll just spraying on over.
In, have a drink.
Call for Sanctuary. Sanctuary. And we'll start with... Well, I'm very glad to say that we, cast Featherfall before we came in, because I'm gonna have to make a quick break. Gem Spear, why not? Ow. Stop with my wall, jerk. Oh, hey. I didn't even notice I had Motherlode. Building up the wall. Wondering if I'd even bother shooting his wall. I guess if I started just chipping at it. Whatever, it's not like I have much better to do. I should really pay attention to things like move-agains. Because I never do, and we might lose this one, I'll be honest. He's getting really close. And we're not getting enough tower cards. Okay. Okay. Once more. Let's do this. One more, I'll play again. Yay. Honestly, there are a couple of card layouts we could get straight out that would kill him. But that's usually too much to hope for. Oh, I had a bigger wall card. It's got a lot of magic. Got a lot of gemstone flaws. He's got a lot of gems. I have a lot of tower. Okay. I need to pay attention before I click. Wow. Now, for difficulty, I'm not sure that there really is difficulty per se in Archomage. Considering that this is our last game of it ever, I think it's fair to, you know, mumble about it a little. But I really don't think that there is difficulty in Archomage. I think all of the taverns essentially have the same AI, and the card layout, your deck is always the same, and but your deck is always the same, and the only thing that changes between taverns is your that's worth it. Is your you know, I'm spinning my finger in the air because it's helping me think, obviously. Shit. Really? Out of all the cards? But as I was saying, you're, really? Integrity? You blanking now? Obviously, the, conditions for victory do change. But it's not even always for the harder. Like, obviously, this one is less... Well, I mean, I guess you have to define harder, because I can define harder pretty easy. But is it really particularly harder if... Really? Is it really particularly harder to have higher goals? No, it just makes for a longer game. So... there isn't really a right answer to that question. So I like to pretend that the taverns are exactly no different. At one point, I believe that they were intended to have different rules, but I think that was scrapped. Well, I mean, I know that was scrapped. I think it existed. Once upon a dream. So throwing away some... Yeah, that's the kind of shit I want to see. Of course, I still need to punch through that last chunk of his wall. There we go. I can spizzer him. While I wait to get more tower cards. Ooh, stop getting all the fairies. 11 more tower. And get a card to do exactly that. I can laugh at how tiny our walls have both been. Come on. was I just saying about what? There we go. Boom, we win. Now, what are we gonna do? Well, what did we just cast on ourselves? Featherfall! Now I have to get my bearings, mostly. Find a nice spot far away from all of this evil, and town portal to Arathia. And town portal to Arathia. And town portal to Arathia. There we go. And finally, we've beaten all 13 taverns. Gina Barnes? Eh? What? I've got 13 wins, which... Fuck, what one didn't I do? Harmondale? Ion Deja? Stone City, Barrowdown, Celeste in the Pit, Evenmore and Bricata. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Had to have been... Okay, I'm gonna take a gamble here. At the end of the episode.
Traveling today?
No, it's not worth it, just wait.
Traveling today? The coach
I'm
leaves
gonna
right away.
See if I was wrong. I've won at all 13 taverns.
Customers?
This is the only one that I can think that it could have been. And if it wasn't this one, then... Fuck, I don't know. It's the laggy one, apparently. Yay, +1 tower. Oh, this is the laggy one. I don't even know if saving for that dragon's worth it. But I'm gonna. Because for now, I don't really have anything better to play. No. I hate discarding discard cards. Because I love discard cards. Stop having so much bricks. And things. Yay, a diamond. Ooh. That's good. Try to save that up for rocket launcher. Good. No, good. If it isn't Deja, then... Well... If it isn't Deja, then I don't really know what city, what tavern we're missing, because... Avali? No, I went and did Avali in that one. I did Avali in that one episode where I did all of the other ones. Because I checked it off on the list. It has to have been Stone City, Barrowdowns, Nyon, or Deja that I didn't do. I guess I could warp to Deja and check. But... And now you see the difficulty of this subquest. You aren't told ever which ones you've won and only how many you've won in. Fuck you. 5 more tower. Just 5 more tower. I'm gonna cripple my quarry to stick around. 10 more tower. Yay, parody. And I just need... Well, Dragon's Heart will give me a little bit of tower. Yeah. That actually probably hurt me more than it hurt him. And Focus Designs would actually give it to me. There we go. Oh, I got gold for that. That's good. Gold means you only get gold on your first clear of any given... Your first clear of any given Archomage Tavern. Yeah! We found 100,000 gold. Also, this stuff. of recovery, 15 speed, 15 accuracy, only usable by elves. Unfortunately, that's really not all that
We'll
great
find a
for
use
us.
for this.
Some studded armor, who gives a shit. Elfbane, a fucking tremendous sword. Only for goblins.
We'll find a use for this.
A buckler. Gold, gold,
We'll
gold.
find a use for this.
Couple of scrolls. Nobody ever gives a shit about those. A helmet for humans. Now note that third property. Guess where that's going? Cami? Yep. And a dwarven. Only a balanced party can use them all. We
We'll
do
find a
not
use
have
for
a
this.
balanced party. Everything else in the box is generally junk. Congratulations on your elven chainmail, Zach. It's, well, sleeveless, which is kind of cool. It's making me laugh. We also get some Stalt Late ore, which is the... I was wrong slightly earlier. That is the best. Ore you can get. Sirtal is the second best ore. And that is the anticlimactic end to the Archomage side quest. Next time, I've got a poll pending. I'm actually going to edit it just a
Need a new weapon?
tiny bit. Fairly shortly. Sell the hammer. Sell the hammer.
Sorry, I can't help.
Oh, just the hammer.
Thanks. Come again.
Need a new
learn
weapon?
plate? No.
Thanks for...
Fuck
I
off.
can't equip that item.
But anyway,
See anything you
I'm gonna
want?
actually edit in a second section to the poll, which will proclaim that we...
Thanks a lot.
it's what we want to do with that stupid ore. Because I want to start turning it into useful stuff. But till then, we'll go fly over to the craftsman houses. Okay, make weapon. Make armor. Run. Make item. The items, well, rings, cloaks, boots, and the like. They will use the best ore first, so... honestly, I'm gonna... yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna make it single. The poll will essentially be what do we use our best ores on. Everything else I'll just decide on the spot. It is in my power. So good, it's good. Okay. Till tomorrow then, folks. You know the drill. Party on.